Donald Cerrone versus Al Iaquinta. Let's break this fucking fight down in full, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Cerrone's dangerous at 155. He's coming off a win over Alexander Hernandez. And Alexander Hernandez coming over 2 big wins himself. Beat Olivier Aubin-Mercier. Beat Beneil Dariush when Beneil Dariush was ranked. Remember that? That was a while ago. I feel like Donald Cerrone's hit a new stride in his career as well since he's had his son. Also, his walkouts. His walkouts now are so different. That's strange to me. He has changed such like this for getting a belt now for his kid. His walkouts are completely different to me. I remember Cerrone used to walk out. He used to do that thing where he... Remember that thing he did when he jumped side to side like this and he's walking towards the cage and he just looks like he's fucking shitting himself. If I'm honest with you guys. But I feel like nowadays when he kisses his son he has a bit more of a look of... like a bit more grit in his teeth. Like he's going to go kick some fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with Donald Cerrone in this by decision. But I also think that Al Iaquinta's just going to fucking flatten him in the first round. Because Al Iaquinta's got dangerous hands. I just don't think that's going to happen though. Because if you can't knock out Glass Chin Kevin Lee. I originally thought Al Iaquinta was going to knock him out in the first round. So now I think Donald Cerrone's going to win a 5-round decision. Because every time I think Donald Cerrone's going to win, he loses. Every time I think he's going to lose, he wins. So I'm reverse psychology in Al Iaquinta. I think Al Iaquinta could knock him out in the first round. So therefore, Donald Cerrone's going to win by a 5-round decision. It's going to be a war. I don't see him finishing Al Iaquinta. As far as I'm aware, Al Iaquinta's never been finished in his entire career. As far as I'm aware. Maybe by submission. Okay, he's been finished 3 times by submission. Right, that fucked me over then. I look like a right cunt. Okay. Right then. That's really fucked me over. Maybe Donald Cerrone gets it done by submission, but I doubt Al Iaquinta's going to go to the ground with Donald Cerrone. Because Donald Cerrone has a surprise guard. A lot of people have that guard. Tony Ferguson has that guard. A lot of people Eddie Bravo teachers have that guard. I'm trying to think of someone else who might have that guard. Who else has a surprise guard? Donald Cerrone and Tony Ferguson are the best examples of it, if you ask me. Where you throw your legs up and all of a sudden you're in a triangle. Anthony Pettis has a surprise guard. There you go, where it's not a procedure on the ground. You know what I'm saying? They're immediately onto a submission. They're not setting up an armbar where it's slow and I'm just going to wheel this out and I'm just going to pick your arm out here and I'm just going to get my leg over your face. It's very surprised where you're not in danger and then all of a sudden you fucking are and their legs are around your neck. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Al Iaquinta is going to want to take this one down. I think Donald Cerrone might do, but Al Iaquinta has savage takedown defense, especially on full camp. He didn't really get to he did display it a little bit against Khabib. But he had 1 day's notice, so he didn't get to display it in all its glory. I think it's going to be an entirely stand-up fight. And I'm going to give it to Donald Cerrone just because of the reach that he has. You know what I'm saying? Just because of that huge fucking reach that Donald Cerrone has. Donald Cerrone's balding, by the way. He's going to be bald soon. I guarantee you guys, we're going to see Donald Cerrone real soon with a shaved head again. Because how thin his hair is on top nowadays. He'll be bald by the age of 40. And I don't know why I even brought that up, but I just thought, I don't know why I even said that. Never mind. I think Donald Cerrone's going to get the job done on the feet over 5 rounds. I think he's going to be looking to front kick, leg kicks, head kicks, especially on Al Iaquinta. He's a shorter guy. A body kick for Donald Cerrone would be a head kick for Al Iaquinta, you know, so expect to see a lot of little fakes to the head kick. You know what? Donald Cerrone by round 3 or 4 head kick TKO. That's what I'm going to go for. I think Al Iaquinta's very hunched over. He keeps his hands up. He's very good at it. But I think if Donald Cerrone can pick him apart on the outside with kicks, like he's done so well recently, with front kicks, leg kicks, fucking head kicks, and pick him apart much like he did Eddie Alvarez. Because Al Iaquinta and Eddie Alvarez are very similar in their style. Eddie Alvarez is a bit more reckless, though, and Al Iaquinta is a bit more straight punch-based, where Eddie Alvarez is a bit more hook-heavy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go with Donald Cerrone as he beat Eddie Alvarez. But I think there's going to be a finish in the 3rd or 4th round by a head kick TKO. Donald Cerrone all the way. Let's go, cowboy! Yee-hoo, brother! Yee-hoo! I like Donald Cerrone. He makes me happy. And also, whoever wins this, you know, Conor ain't got an opponent to come back to. And he says he's going to come back. I've just seen the headline. He wants to come back. Let's make it happen on pay-per-view, he says. Al Iaquinta doesn't get a main event of a pay-per-view, but Cerrone versus Conor does. So if you like the UFC, you're kind of rooting for Cerrone here. Because if Cerrone versus McGregor is the head of a pay-per-view, that shit is going to sell. And it's going to be a fun press conference as well. So, yeah, the winner of this has all the claim to McGregor. And I think they both know that. And now that Cerrone, if he beats Al Iaquinta, like I think he's going to, he'll have a much higher number next to his name to challenge McGregor. Because before, if McGregor fought Cerrone like they were supposed to, I feel like this is McGregor's plan all along, if I'm honest with you guys, because he's such a genius. If McGregor fought Cerrone like he was supposed to when Cerrone was ranked number 10, McGregor, people would say, oh, he's number 10, he just beat Hernandez. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't do anything for McGregor to beat Cerrone, which I think he would in the first round. But if Cerrone beats Al Iaquinta, all of a sudden he's got a 4 or a 5 next to his name. McGregor's number 2 or 3. I think he's actually 3 now. He's dropped again. Poirier, Ferguson, McGregor. That's a much better win for him. And I think Cerrone's going to beat Al Iaquinta, challenge McGregor, and then McGregor's going to knock him out in the first round. That's how I feel, boys. Like and subscribe. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a tweet from McGregor after this saying, it's on. Me versus Cerrone in Ireland. UFC 240. Or whatever the fuck he's going to say. I don't know. Like and subscribe though, boys. This is a good fight. This must be a fight of the night. There's no way. I don't see any other fight here that can be fight of the night. Other than maybe Swanson versus Burgos. But I'm giving the fight of the night guarantee to Al Iaquinta, Donald Cerrone. I just think Cerrone's going to take it. He's a big fucking lightweight. And a dangerous one at that. And I think he's going to get a W here, boys. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you later. I'm live tomorrow at 9 PM GMT. Be there.